Hello, and welcome back to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord. I'm your host, Simon the Serpent. It has been roughly 2 years since I conquered the Kingdom of Landia, and as a result, all of Calradia. My hair has turned to grey. I am currently 48 years old. I have the reputation of being calculating, honourable, and generous. I am certainly that. However, I don't think I'm going to be providing wealth to the clans within my empire. No. I will let them fend for themselves if they choose to rebel against me. I will deal with them in short order. In the previous video, I lost my wife, my second wife, and one of my companions. I intend to replace both of them in this video. I am currently at Danustica, where Hur the Falcon is waiting. I think I shall recruit him.
I am honored to meet you. Let me introduce myself.
My name is Simon. Tell me about yourself.
I will tell you. Perhaps you will think I'm petty-minded, but a man's reputation is a valuable thing. I am from one of the lesser-known clans of the Asarai. We take the name of an undistinguished younger son of the Kildee line from 5 generations back. You have never held fiefs or won much wealth. But when the Kild called out their kinfolk, or the tribes were summoned by the Sultan, we took our place in the battle line. The great names in our great clans, some of them are brave and generous with the loot. But don't they like to take their names bandied out after every battle? Poets know there's silver in it if they sing the praises of the Banu Kild, the Banu Saran. But those of us who are Banu Nobody, well, we deserve a bit of time in the sun too, don't you think? I fought 3 battles under the banner of the Sultan, and 2 more under the banners of the Kild. No more.
Indeed, glory is as much a spoil of war as any, and should be shared.
At any rate, I will find a master who allows me to win fame for myself, or barring that, land and silver, so that I can buy a poet or 2. You could say, perhaps, that I am between jobs right now. So, if by any chance you are looking to hire, well, I am open to discussion.
Well, the wars in Calradia are done. But you could earn silver by leading caravans for me. You, in turn, of course, will receive a fair share of the profits.
I like this idea. There are some townsfolk who've looked after me. Could I have an advance?
Well, here you are.
Your Highness.
All right, I will equip him and come back in just a moment. See you then. I'm also gathering several clan leaders, or who I think might be clan leaders, to Danustica at this time. I wish to gather them all and select from amongst them the most beautiful woman. Anyway, I shall see you a bit later. Okay, I'm back. Well, as I was waiting for more of the lords to arrive, we were feasting within Danustica. There was mirth and merriment to be had. Some of the more battle-hardened among my vassals have insinuated that I am not, well, a warrior. I suppose I'm not exactly a warrior, but I am a great leader of men. Some of them are saying that my days of glory are done. Well, I will certainly show them in this tournament we are having here. My hair may be going to grey, but I can still put up a fight. I shall join the tournament. I've also sent my companion off in a caravan. Yeah, I can place a good wager. Oh no. They're taking me down. I perhaps should have stayed my distance. It was unwise of me to attack two at once. I certainly proved myself not to be much of a warrior. In my youth, I did not participate in tournaments. When I became a leader of men, I did not participate in battle myself, but rather directed from the rear. Was protected by bodyguards. And down goes Pelagos, a former companion turned vassal. I clearly have not gone into the next tournament. I shall watch it in any case. We shall skip this and go to the final round.
Die!
And the tournament is over. Sanyon is victorious. Now that that's done, I shall now go and see to my wounds. I suppose I shall go and mingle with the crowd. As you can see, the tournament left a scar. I do not think I shall be participating in any more tournaments. I'm actually blind in one eye now. The things I do to impress my vassals. Anyway.
I await your orders.
I'm at your command.
I'm yours to command.
Daughter-in-law.
I await your orders.
Ah, Baron Pellicos. It's been too long, old friend. Let's talk. I have a few cows I don't want.
I'm yours to command. Allow me to inscribe your command in the pages of history in letters of blood, or whatever else you may need.
Well, your flattery is well noted, miss. It would seem you are not wed. Well, she certainly is a beauty. But I must beg my leave for now.
I await your orders.
Abigail? You're certainly a skilled warrior. But you're married. Oh, the women certainly like a man with wealth and influence.
I am at your service.
She's quite young, but not particularly beautiful. Good day, my lady.
I await your orders.
Ah, daughter. Good to see you again. How are your children? I've not yet had the pleasure.
My sword is yours to command.
Good to see you again, Baron Sannion.
I'm yours to command.
I'm yours to command.
Lady Fia? You're a bit old. I mean, we are of an age, but I would like someone much younger than me, who can give me children.
I'm at your service.
Indeed you are. Good day.
I'm at your command.
I'm yours to command.
I await your orders.
My, aren't you a pretty one? Though perhaps a bit too old for me. And married, of course. I see you checking me out. I shall wait for the rest of my vassals to arrive before I make a final decision. And the last arrival. Now we can go about and see who is worthy to be my wife. Now then.
Peace to you.
I shall go and see the ladies first.
I'm yours to command.
Married, of course. But it is nice to see you, my lady. My lords. My, so many.
I await your orders.
Not the prettiest woman, but certainly young enough.
I await your orders.
Bit old for me.
I'm yours to command.
Were that you were a few years younger.
I'm yours to command.
Well, quite the gathering we have here, is it not? Now, 5,800 soldiers. Well, since I'm right here, I might as well decrease my garrison somewhat. No need for a full army in here. You look like you could use some soldiers. Now that that's done, Fear, you are dismissed.
I'm your.
You are also dismissed. As are you.
I'm a...
I'm yours to.
My...
He clearly has no one who can marry me, so you are dismissed.
I'm a...
I'm yours.
Peace. Your High. I...
I... I'm...
I'm you.
I'm your...
Seems as though none of them
I'm your...
it would seem that none of them have daughters or female relatives I can marry. Or do they? Rosalind, she is she is married.
I'm your...
I...
Now she is available to be married, though I'm not interested.
It...
It would seem that the nobles will not offer their daughters to me Therefore, I must go find a wife of my own. Okay, I have summoned all of the women who are currently leading parties that were not already at Danustica. I shall go to the Lord's Hall.
Peace to you.
And you as well. Oh, that you were a bit younger, Lady Liena.
I'm yours to command.
Close-fisted and cruel. I must beg my leave. If I am to get another wife, I would like one no older than 32.
My sword is yours to command.
Too old.
I'm yours to command.
Too old. Of course, the older ones are better commanders. They've seen more, they've done more.
I am at your service.
Not pretty enough.
I'm yours to command.
Much too old. But you look good for your age.
I'm yours to command.
She might be acceptable. Gold star for you, Delay. Sevilar. I don't swing that way.
I'm yours to command.
Ah. Unmarried. Of Landian. She's cautious, cruel, and calculating. All good qualities for a queen. She is young, but she has skill as a warrior. And some administrative skills as well. You are in the running, Petta. Ergion. Grisbalda.
I await your orders.
Too old. So it is between Petta and Delay. I believe Delay was more beautiful. Okay. Cruel, daring, and calculating. Delay is older. No, I would say Petta is more beautiful. I've chosen Petta. Unless Delay has a good-looking sister. Or cousin. Possibly. Queen Petta it is. There's something I would like to discuss with you. I have a proposal. I have a large amount of cattle that I do not need. And they're yours.
Your Highness.
For your travels. Might as well send them off. Now that we are alone. Well, mostly. I must summon your father. Or your clan leader. Zerek. Nasina Pen Canok. He's not there. Well, I shall venture forth to find Cervic. Anyway, I shall see you all a bit later. See you then. Okay, I'm back. Well, I know why all of these lords were not offering me marriages when I was making proposals. It's because I'm in an army. I realized this when I married my second wife. So I cannot be in an army when proposing marriage to certain vassals, but I've gathered them all here in Saronia. And I will look at the potential brides they offer.
I'm yours.
Baron Roseville, I would like to propose an alliance between our families through marriage. I offer my own hand. You're looking for a match for Sigga. That will not work.
I'm your. I'm your.
Uranag. Who do you think would make me a good bride? Unigan. No. They're trying to pass off the older women in their clans.
I am at your service.
I'm Your Highness.
I await.
I await.
Thalia. Well, she seems like a wild one. With all that face paint. I suppose I shall put her in the running. No, it won't take much to put her out of it. That will not work.
I await.
Mara. No, she's far too old for me.
Peace to you.
Valkava. Too old for me. Also, she looks rather frightening.
Peace to you.
Vala. No.
I'm at your command.
Penestia. She's a bit older than the previous prospect, but I will put her in the running. Asgerta. Close-fisted and honest. She looks beautiful, but she has a very... I suppose what a person would call that a resting bitch face. But I'll put her in the running.
I'm your...
No. No, she's certainly prettier than the last prospect. But too old. Why are you wearing a dress? Pretty, but too old.
I'm your...
Are you also wearing a dress?
I'm your...
When they don't offer a marriage, it means there's no one available. Pelicos. How could you start cross-dressing? It looks so unflattering on you.
I'm your...
Sophia. No.
I have it.
Daragunda. Close-fisted, calculating, but very young. Pretty, but she has a bit of a sneer on her face. But I will put her in the running.
I'm your...
She's a pretty one, but too old for me. Were she a bit younger, I might have said yes to that. Varmund is at Rote. Petta is still my favourite of all of them. I suppose I shall summon her. Then I will disband the army and talk about a potential future.
Let me introduce myself.
Said the leader of the clans in Rote, so I will go that way. Anyway, I will cut away here and come back in a short time. See you then. Okay, I'm back. Well, after Saronia, I decided that I was going to marry Lady Petta of the De Velant clan. She's young, 28 years of age, quite beautiful. In fact, my own daughter, Jaspara, has married Varmund of this particular clan. However, Varmund is not the leader of the clan. It is Servik. So I am going to seek him out. However, I managed to summon Petta into my army. She is cautious and cruel, but calculating as well. She'll make a fine queen. And she is quite skilled in combat, but she has some steward skill, a good amount of charm. Yes, she will make a good queen, or perhaps rather, I should say empress, of the Golden Serpent Empire of Calradia. Anyway, I've summoned her here. I've disbanded my army, and now I'm going to talk to her.
I'm yours to command.
Indeed. There's something I'd like to discuss. My lady, I wish to profess myself as your most ardent admirer. Yes, we are considering offers. These things are not rushed into. Perhaps you and I. I'm glad we've had this chance to spend some time together. Yes, it is good to have a chance to get to know each other. They say you've travelled quite widely. Tell me a bit about your journeys. I feel lucky to live in a time where a valiant warrior can make a name for himself. I see. Between your followers, your rivals, and your enemies, you've met a lot of interesting people. I'm just honoured to have fought alongside comrades who thought nothing about shedding their blood to keep me alive. You may be correct. Some people say you will go far. Suppose you were to rise to a position of power. What would you do? I'll make sure that those who stuck out their necks for me will get their due. You may be correct. It seems we have a fair amount in common. We can talk more when we meet again. Indeed I will, my lady. Anyway, I'll cut away here, come back a bit later. Okay, I'm back. Well, I've come to Sargot, where I've found Servik, the head of Petta's clan. Let's talk.
I'm yours to command.
Indeed you are. There's something I'd like to discuss. I would like to propose an alliance between our families through marriage. I offer my own hand. Yes, we are looking to find a suitable marriage for Petta. Very good. Now I'll take that. And on the 12th day of autumn of 1113, I marry Petta. 2 years after my conquest of Calridia. And not long after the death of my second wife. And now begins another chapter of my life. Congratulations to you and Petta on your marriage. My thanks, Baron Cervic. I must leave now. Your Highness. Oh. Didn't mean to click that. I shall leave. Hopefully Petta and I shall have many children. And now begins my long reign. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I shall see you next time. See you then.